Welcome to the Virtual Strategic Solutions Virtual Reality Simulation System. Accessing Legacy Dataset. Files loaded. Simulation ready. The Thorn is an underground arena located by the west side south entrance. When approaching the west side south entrance, a barricade of sorts can be seen, spelling out the location's name. The R in the sign points to the sewer below, distinguishing the main entrance. The Thorn serves as a sporting arena where bets can be placed on the outcome of fights between wasteland creatures. Access to the Thorn is denied from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. The arena is surrounded by a system of raised catwalks for the guards and spectators, while surrounding the sides are cages holding the wasteland creatures grown and kept by Red Lucy for arena battles. Custom fights can be arranged by speaking to Red Lucy. The player chooses what creature and how many of such will fight on each side. Since the creatures are expensive to breed, keep and maintain, the player must pay for the fight. If the team chosen by the courier is victorious, the amount of caps originally given will be returned, as well as an additional sum. It is also possible to participate in the bouts. The creatures available to fight are fire geckos, giant mantises, radscorpions, nightstalkers, Cazadors and Deathclaws, with the number of creatures being determined by the player. The screen will fade to black to enter the arena. The winnings are dependent on which and how many creatures are fought. The most the courier can fight is 3 Deathclaws at once. The player must bring Red Lucy several eggs of the animal they wish to fight before they can fight them in the arena, to replenish her creature inventory. A confident woman who attempts to conceal her emotions behind a mask of stoicism. Red Lucy views the Thorn as an escape from the wasteland, and that it awakens people and allows them to choose the moment of death against the will of destiny. She acknowledges that both New Vegas and the wasteland are needed in order to make this possible. At some point prior to 2281, she established the Thorn in the sewers of Westside and attracted the attention of many who came to see the sport of violent death against the mutant wildlife. Lucy does not consider herself the master of her domain. Rather, she considers the Thorn the master of her. While betting on the outcome of the battles is allowed, Lucy also allows the brave to enter the arena and fight her creatures themselves. She in particular holds great reverence for anyone who distinguishes themselves as a hunter of the wasteland's most savage fauna, like Cazadores and Deathclaws. Upon entering the Thorn in Westside, talking to Red Lucy and asking where she gets the creatures she uses for the arena fights, has her reveal that she asks hunters to gather the eggs of various wasteland creatures to breed and train. Agreeing to hunt for her will start the quest, and Lucy will send the courier on a series of collection assignments to find several types of creature eggs, offering increasing amounts of caps and other rewards as the creatures get more dangerous. One can also decline to take the reward, which Lucy will chide them for but still accept. She will still give the non-caps rewards regardless. The first assignment is to acquire giant mantis eggs. Lucy marks Vault 22 on the map. If it has already been cleared, then the quest is easier to complete. The mantis eggs will only spawn after speaking to Red Lucy and initiating the quest. In order to get to the eggs on the food production level, the cave door keycard must be located in the common areas. It is on a shelf in the first bedroom on the left, after passing through the door labeled Quarters on the lower level. Across the area from the door labeled Utility. Also, 12 normal mantis eggs can be collected instead, which will turn into a pile of giant mantis eggs. After taking the eggs, they will need to be presented to Red Lucy back at the Thorn. She will reward the player character with 200 caps, can be increased to 300 with 50 barter. Asking her what to do next will unlock the next part of the quest. The second assignment is to collect radscorpion eggs, for which Lucy points to a nest near Goodsprings Cemetery. Collect the eggs in the back of the canyon, spawned exclusively for this quest. Looking down from the hill that houses Goodsprings Cemetery, the egg clutch is practically due east and can be seen through a long-range scope. Just like before, after collecting the eggs, they must be brought to Red Lucy for 300 caps and a hunting rifle with some ammunition, 400 caps with 60 barter. The third assignment is to gather fire gecko eggs, and Lucy points the courier to the Iritaba Peaks, more specifically at the unmarked location, Bootjack Cavern. Reaching the location, one can fast travel to Clark Field, or run there from Novak, then go east-southeast up the hill. A pile of fire gecko eggs can also be located in the cave. After receiving the eggs, take them back to Red Lucy for 500 caps, 700 with 70 barter. The fourth assignment requires collecting nightstalker eggs, and Lucy indicates they can be found in the Bloodborne cave. After entering the cave, make a left and drop down to the lower level. Ahead is a campfire surrounded by skeletons. The pile of nightstalker eggs can be found just beyond that. Inside the cave are many nightstalkers, including the legendary nightstalker. However, with the animal friend Perk, they will not attack. After leaving, return to Red Lucy. She gives a hunting revolver, some ammunition and 700 caps, 1,000 with 80 barter. An alternate method is to obtain 12 nightstalker eggs. After collecting the 12 eggs, the game will convert them into a pile of eggs like those found in the areas Red Lucy suggests to the player character. The fifth assignment is one of the most dangerous, as Lucy asks to gather Cazador eggs. For this one, go to Nevada Highway 157 leading east from Jacobstown and follow the dirt path when it splits off directly in front of Silver Peak Mine. When coming towards the radio antenna, turn right and follow the route straight ahead to find the eggs, or start directly from the Remnant's bunker entrance and head straight southwest. There will be a lot of Cazadores to deal with, including young and adults. After taking the pile of Cazador eggs, return to Red Lucy for a reward of 1,000 caps, 1,500 with 90 barter. The sixth and final assignment is easily the most perilous, acquiring Deathclaw eggs and avoiding a grisly death like so many others. There are two options for finding the target eggs to satisfy the assignment: Quarry Junction or Dead Wind Cavern. At Quarry Junction, there will be around 1 young Deathclaw, 6 Deathclaws, 1 Deathclaw alpha male, and 4 Deathclaw babies being led by a Deathclaw mother. The mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw babies are at the egg site. If the Deathclaws have been previously cleaned out, they will not respawn. Lucy will not recognize individual eggs previously gathered at the site. However, a pile of Deathclaw eggs will spawn once this portion of the quest begins, and the pile can be collected and returned to Lucy. At Dead Wind Cavern, the player character will face many Deathclaws in close quarters, with 1 or 2 Deathclaws and 2 young Deathclaws at the cave entrance. Inside, there are at least 4 young and 7 adult Deathclaws, as well as 1 Deathclaw mother and the legendary Deathclaw. The unique grenade machine gun Mercy and Brotherhood T-45D power armor can also be found in the last chamber after the first one with the eggs. If the Deathclaws here have already been killed, they will not respawn as part of the quest, but may however have respawned due to passing time. Once the eggs have been retrieved, return back to Red Lucy and collect the final reward of 2,500 caps, no barter option with this one, and the unique hunting shotgun Dinner Bell. After finishing the quest, the courier has the option to sleep with Red Lucy. This will grant them the well-rested bonus and can be repeated by inquiring again about the eggs. Simulation completed. Please exit the pod or have a technician select another file.